Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi from Kyoto Malzeno armor set, or Malzeno. I'm not sure because I don't know anything about Monster Hunter. When they first announced this figure, I really want to get it, but first of all, I know nothing about Monster Hunter, and second of all, he is quite pricey. But anyways, I got a pre-owned one, so hopefully this is good. Here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. Looking really good, and let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking pretty basic. We also have a rack of hands in the stand, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is really good. Despite not knowing anything about it, I think it looks absolutely amazing as an action figure. I love the edges, I love the color scheme, it's just really cool. And yeah, let me know in the comments on what this character is about, but I would imagine this is like an endgame armor, and in terms of power level, it's probably Super Saiyan 3, and let's just take a closer look at the figure. Love the attention to detail here. I don't seem to have any paint issues, which is really nice, considering he's got all this complicated armor going on. And I think this is why this figure is relatively more expensive. I don't know, but maybe the IP is also expensive. I think all of the above, right? But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And this figure feels really nice and solid. I don't seem to have any like issues in terms of the loose joints. And yeah, and that is really good for Revoltech, because Revoltech usually when you move it around too much, you just know it's gonna get loose over time, but not with this one. I feel like we're gonna have a really solid figure for a very long time. Like even the toe hinges here, I feel like it's really strong. Like he can stand by himself just fine because he has to handle the weight of the weapon, right? But yeah, let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down only about this much. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. And this whole collar piece is, yeah, you can move this. This is just the whole piece here. And then for the shoulder, we have a really nice Revoltech joint here. You can move it all around, so you can do like the cross arm thing pretty easily. And then you can hang it like that, and you can raise his arm up. It is hindered by the shoulder joint over here, but we're gonna see like how that's gonna stack up. And you can bend about this much with the bicep curl. Mine is really stiff, so I'm gonna be relatively more careful with it, but you guys get it, right? Like there's a lot of range, and we have a ball joint over here as well, so it gives you more range. And then we have a usual hinge wrist with the I think this is just a peg. Yeah, it's like a really thick peg, and this hinge is really strong. So yeah, I really like that. I really like that they pay attention to making sure this figure is as solid as it could be. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward. I don't know how you can bend forward with all these armor pieces stacked up together, but maybe you have to move it around. But I'm pretty sure the articulation is there. It's just that it is kind of like in the way right now. But yeah, you can move side to side, no problem. And for the front, okay, I just had to like really push it. It's really tight, so I wasn't sure if I can push it, but now I think I know exactly what's going on. I just have to move the armor piece out of the way before I push it. But anyways, you do have a very good ab crunch as well, and then you can move these out of the way a little bit. I want to be more careful with this. Yeah, so I guess there's like a Revoltech joint in here as well. And then you can kick up about this high, then about this much. Again, everything feels very nice and solid. That's why like I'm not moving like too well. And you have swivel over here, and you also have the ball joint here for the socket. And yeah, and then you have very good side to side pivot and toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation. Again, I really like how solid it is considering that this is Amazing Yamaguchi, and I like it. Pretty cool. And keep in mind, this is already like a second-hand figure, so someone already handled with this, so it's still so solid. Very nice. Probably the most solid figure I've seen from Revoltech, to be honest, or Amazing Yamaguchi. And for the accessories, it is relatively straightforward, so I'm just gonna quickly go over it. We have a pair of display open hands, and these can also be used for the gliding thing in the game. I don't play the game, so I don't really care about these accessories, but I think this allows them to like double jump. And then we have a pair of hands for holding the weapons. Actually, two pairs of hands for holding the weapons. One is a little bit more tilting, and the other is like just more straightforward. And a pair of fists, of course. And then we have his main weapon here. I'm pretty sure this thing has a name, but I'm sorry, I just don't play the game. But yeah, this thing is really cool. Kind of reminds me of the weapons in Tokyo Ghoul. Just like one of those really cool weapons. And then we have another weapon. This is, I think, more lightweight. Very cool. You can tell like this thing just moves really fast compared to the other one. And then we also have the shield to pair with the lighter sword. And yeah, I believe that's everything. We also have some like stuff, not stuff. Why do I use stuff? The lack of vocabulary is really killing me here. But yeah, you can attach these into his back so he can hold the weapons. Pretty cool. I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, that'll start with some Dragon Ball SH figure arts, and I think the size is just right. Not too big and not too small. Pretty good. And next up, we have my favorite Naruto SH figure arts, and I think they look really good together as well. And at the time of this video, I just pre-ordered Pain. Very excited about that as well. And so is the Seijunmo Naruto, right? And for those two, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get two of each. Because when it comes to cloth goods, I feel like it's very easy to like damage it, so I feel better to have like one mint in box. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And the next one we're gonna get is the Naruto Top 99 version of Kakashi, and I foresee that one to not come with the book and maybe this head sculpt, because the original Kakashi comes with a lot of stuff. So I will be really surprised if they are gonna include a Naruto Top 99 shuriken, new faces, and all that, right? Probably they're gonna try to give bare minimum. And even though it's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but I feel like in recent years it's no longer like quote-unquote exclusive, because they're gonna release on Tamashii Web, which I think is amazing, by the way. It just kind of changes the meaning of it, because back in the days people used to line up and then, you know, they'll resell them, and a lot of people are not very happy about it. But now, like, really, if you're just there, you can get it like I think half a year in advance, so which is still pretty good in my opinion. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. I digress, and let's move on. And then we have some JJK and One Piece SH figure arts. And lastly, we have some Mayfex and AAA Figmas, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this figure is really good, but the whopping 1700 yen price tag without shipping, it's a little bit steep. And I know Japanese yen is supposed to be weak, but I don't know, just given so many choices in the market right now, it's kind of hard to justify spending this much, unless you are a big Monster Hunter fan. But I feel like it's a very specific audience, right? You have to be a big Monster Hunter fan, and you also have to be like a really savvy action figure collector, because people who are buying Revoltech, they're buying action figures on a regular basis. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments on what you think. But yeah, aside from the price tag, I think the figure is amazing. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It's just beautiful aesthetically, and the joints and everything. It's very durable, very tight. It's really nice. I love it. Let me know in the comments on what you think. I don't think this will be my last Monster Hunter figure, but again, because of the price tag, and I'm not a fan of Monster Hunter, I don't even play it, so I'll probably get it when I see like a good price or something. Anyways, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!